Hello student, myself Prasad Gosavi, student of second year Mechanical Engineering BTech from Rajaram Bapu Institute of Technology, Rajaram Nagar. I am here for presenting manufacturing process of flywheel by casting method. Introduction of flywheel, a rotating mechanical device that is used to store rotational energy. A flywheel is used to machine serve as reservoir which store energy during the period where the supply of energy is more than the requirement. Conversely, a flywheel releases store energy by applying torque to a mechanical load, thereby decreasing the flywheel's rotational speed. Process flowchart of manufacturing flywheel: pattern making, mold cavity, sand making, melting of metal in furnaces, pouring into mold, then casting, heat treatment, cleaning and finishing, inspection. In inspection, we found defects. In pattern making, we pattern making, core making, and getting system. Material use in flywheels. Flywheels are made from many different materials. The application determines the choice of material. Small flywheels made up of lead are found in children toys. Cast iron flywheels are used in old steam engine. Flywheel used in car engines are made up of cast or nodular cast iron, steam, or aluminum. Pattern making process. Pattern making is the art of designing pattern. It is the first and most essential part of casting process. There is much more to pattern maker must account for the mold type and casting metal characteristics. Sand mixing and mold making. Mold is cavity in which molten metal is poured and allowed it to cool so as to produce desired product, and such cavity is found make with the pattern. The mold material consists of silica sand mixed with the suitable bonding agent to produce the mold. Of flask, usually metal frame is placed over the pattern to produce the cavity representing one half of the casting compaction is achieved by squeezing the mold. The other half of the mold produced, and then two flasks are on opposite together to form to a complete mold. Melting of raw material. The preparation of molten metal for casting is referred as melting. It is usually done in specifically designated area of the foundry. Melting may be done by gas, electricity. The molten metal is transferred to the pouring area where the mold are filled. Pouring process. In pouring process, the molten metal we pour into the mold. The molten metal is poured into the mold. Is pouring needs to be in certain fixed time. If the pouring time is longer, then there is chance of sand drops, inclusion, scrapping, and blowhole also. Knockout process. Knockout refer to the procedure of removing ceramic mold from the casting. Once a cool down period is over, the molding which contain the mold casting will be transferred to the knockout area, where in knockout facility the molding box vibrated which will loosen the sand of mold and remove from casting, and then excess material like spruce, curbs, runner bar, gate are removed in the knockout process. Machining process. In machining process, where different operations are carried out based on the requirement, both manual and completely automated machines are available in the foundry. In machining is done second quality check is done once again. Casting defects are checked because some defects will only emerge after machining. The casting also check for machine defect, possible defect during the production. Mechanical damage is service deformation, crack on surface, corrosion, electrochemical attack due to service condition, pitting the unefiction result in crack, breakage and vibration in service, erosion due to cavitation damage, shrinkage defect. This lead to wrapping of product, gas prosperity due to this defect making of pinholes, blowholes and open holes in manufacturing product, mold material defect, metallurgical defect, cold shunt and hot spot, casting shape defect, mismatch of component. Thank you student for listening me, and thank for your patience.